Guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So it's a brand new year. January is finally coming to an end, and I just kind of want to take it back to the basics. I feel like everybody kind of goes through this journey of trying to find their style and identify what's comfortable for them. And so a lot of people might be wondering, how do you discover your style? So this video is going to be all about how to find your personal style. First and foremost, it takes patience. You have to be patient. But aside from that, there are a ton of other factors that play into how to identify your style. So if you guys are interested in seeing this video, then just keep on watching. So why is it even important for you to discover your style? Well, I have 5 reasons that I think are the most important in terms of why everybody should take some time over time to identify what their style is. In no particular order, the first one I have is to save money. So by consuming less, you get a lot less distracted with all of the noise that is encouraging us to overconsume. It's really, really incredible how much when you turn down the volume and you turn down the influence of the industry trying to force us to and make us feel like we almost have to overconsume, you become more clear and you save a ton of money. The second is you have a lot less stress and a lot less fuss. You save a lot of time and energy, and you spend a lot less time trying to figure out what to wear and a lot more time enjoying what you're wearing and being productive. If there's one thing we can't get back, it's time, because it's priceless. So if we could save some time and energy, I don't see why not. So the third reason is really cohesion. It's as simple as that, and it helps with tip number 2 in terms of saving time and stressing less. If you have cohesion in your wardrobe, you're creating a comprehensive wardrobe that works for you. The fourth is sustainability. I know that's like a huge trigger word for everybody in a positive way. In 2020, we are beating the industry standards, and we are going to be sustainable. Not only with waste, materials, and resources, but also having a wardrobe that is actually sustainable, something we can literally sustain on a day-to-day and in the future. And last, we have comfort and confidence. Know who you are, know what you want, and you'll be #unbothered. Okay, so now let's talk about what actually plays a role in your personal style. I want to break it down into 3 different categories. So what plays in a role in your style, practically speaking? Well, first and foremost, your lifestyle. Your occupation, what time you wake up in the morning, your fitness, nutrition, your beliefs. Are you responsible for a household, and what your hobbies are? Let's face it, most people spend a majority of their time at work. And so that's going to play a huge part in what your wardrobe is going to look like. And your personal style. Your geographic location makes a big difference too. Is it cold all the time? Is it hot all the time? Do you have the luxury of having all 4 seasons? All these factors play a part in what you should or shouldn't have in your wardrobe to make it functional for you. Aside from that, different cities have different feels. If you've ever noticed like someone going to Paris and they're like, ooh, I feel Parisian, or if they're going to London and they want to dress appropriate for the London style, or if you're coming to New York or LA, different cities have different feels. So depending on where you are, you might want to embrace that energy and incorporate it in your style. In addition to that, if you're in a city where it doesn't reflect your style at all, that's why we find that a lot of people move to different cities if they feel like they just don't quote unquote fit in. There's always a place for someone to fit in. You just have to find the right circle for you. And I think the same kind of applies for style. It's more than just what you wear and how you look. It's really how all of that makes you feel. The next category I want to talk about is aesthetically speaking. What role does your personal style play aesthetically speaking? And I think that's like one of the funner parts. So we're going to talk about personality. We're going to talk about persona. We want to talk about, what's your swag? Like, how do you see yourself? What does she look like? Who are you in your head? And be absolutely unapologetic about it. Everyone is not meant to really like everything, and that's totally okay. That's why it's your personal style. Think about who or what inspires you. Where do you usually draw your inspiration from? Who do you usually draw your inspiration from? It could be regular people that you see on a day-to-day, or fashion influencers like myself. So write down 3 words that were to describe your ideal style. Mine, for instance, would be comfy, chic, and luxe. I love using Pinterest and Instagram to save looks that speak really to my style so that if I need a little bit of inspiration, I have it right on hand. What I recommend is collecting the images and storing them by category. That way, let's say for instance, one day you want to style a specific blazer that you have, you go to your arsenal and you just look up blazers and you're able to find what you're looking for. We're going to talk about your signature. Everyone has a signature. So this is something that might take some time and might come forward organically. Usually that's what happens. More often than not, this is something that you kind of grow into. Think about what you get complimented on the most. What are you known for? What do you want to be known for? My signatures happen to be my eyebrows, my clear skin, my glasses, and my nude nails. Oh, and I can't forget my scent. And of course, we can't forget to talk about your beauty and grooming routine. Because it's not just what you wear, it's the whole package. It's the entire package. And beauty and grooming have a part to play. Are you high maintenance? Are you low maintenance? Do you not have a clue? Your style is more than what you wear. It includes how you groom yourself and how you care yourself. So determine what kind of beauty routine you're willing to upkeep and maintain, and keep that at the forefront of your mind when you're creating and defining your wardrobe so that you can create consistency and cohesion. And the last category that we have is functionally speaking. It's very important to keep the functionality in your wardrobe. So literally take everything out of your closet and only put back the pieces that fit your personal style. But don't worry, I'm gonna make a video specifically talking about how to declutter and how to really organize your closet so that it's functional for you. But don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when it drops. And of course, you don't want to forget to choose a color palette. It's extremely important for you to choose a color palette. This is going to be the basis of how you create that cohesion in your wardrobe. You want to pick things that are easy to mix and match, things that really go together. This will make your life so much easier. And we'll go back to that tip of saying saving time, no fuss, less stress, right? If there are so many things in the world that we need to be stressing about, I don't think wardrobe should be one of them. It should be one of those fun things that you're excited to and eager to actually engage in. And this makes life so much easier when you're just trying to look put together and look nice at the same time. My experience with finding my perfect wardrobe has been quite the roller coaster, let me tell you. It started in college, and I'm a quality over quantity type of person, but it was just so difficult, especially with a college budget. Like, that's almost non-existent. I was just super frustrated with, the quality of pieces that I could afford at the time, and so I just felt like I had to sacrifice a lot of quality. But now I recognize that there is a different way to go about it so that you can achieve the wardrobe that you want. On top of that, I went through a huge transformation with my weight and my size, and finally coming into my own skin and being more comfortable in my own skin and being proud of the body that I have. That made a huge difference for sure. I am still on the journey. I don't think the journey ever stops, especially since we are continuously evolving. But I have to say, this past year, I feel like I've made huge strides and great progress in finding my wardrobe, and it's super exciting because I just feel very comfortable in my own skin, and I feel very comfortable in what I'm wearing almost all the time. So my goal for this year 2020 is to really continue down that path. And I'm hoping that you guys will join me. So that pretty much completes this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so that you guys get notified every time I upload. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.